It's the Caleb Lee MTG Gathering Show.
Hey, Pestilence 22, thanks to the sob, thanks to 96 months there. Take Treachery, please. Well, you did say please. Yeah, this pack kind of sucks shit, huh? Hey, Red Lab, thanks to the sob, thanks to 8 months. You do it froggy style for the squats. Don't frogs, like, not penetrate? I think they do it like fish, where, like, one just squirts eggs over the... squirts on the other one's eggs. I could be wrong. I'm not, like, especially knowledgeable about amphibians or what have you. That's also how you do it. Just, all right, well, fair enough. Fair enough. See, everyone's a little different. Everyone's a little different. I kind of want to take that Chain of Smog. I also want to take that Hymn to Turok. I don't want to take it all. I want to take the Phil and Shinobi. This is a good pack. You joined into a weird conversation about frogs? Maybe. Do I want kids someday? Maybe someday. I'm not that hungry right now. Well, Fractured Identity is like by far the best card here. Chain of Smog kind of has me angling for green-black again, so maybe I shouldn't have grabbed it. Preordained's not bad. I guess I'm just taking Cut Down. All right, already. All right, all right. I'm actually trying to have kids. I'm doing my absolute darndest. My fiance isn't. She's on birth control and doesn't want kids and stuff. But I'm trying. One of these days. What about a Soul Cauldron Grist deck, huh? What if someone did that? This pack fucking sucks. You hear that, pack? You're no good! What are the odds that I splash white? Pretty low, right? Like, what white cards would I want to get in here? Ocelot Pride. Thinking about the Godless Shrine. Guess I'm drafting a Boreal Druid. You got a vasectomy last year. Congratulations, Infested. Yeah, I would not mind one of those. They cost a lot, though, right? Less than a kid, of course. I thought they were like $5,000. Yeah, 6 to 16K. Oh no, that's a reversal cost. Average $1,000. $1,000 is not that much. I guess the last time I looked at it, that seemed like a lot of money. And now that seems extremely reasonable. Cost you $60 in Sweden? Yeah. Running the humble brags for having a functioning healthcare system. How dare you? That's a good impression there, Lecco. I like the bear a lot, but I'm going to take Once Upon a Time here. I'm still holding out hope that we end up a Chain of Smog comboing, right? Once Upon a Time could help with that, and it could help with that particular combo. If this had been my pack one pick one, I would have been on Johnny for sure. As is, I'm looking at like Wasteland Verge. Not especially exciting. Maybe Gaia's Cradle. Let's take Cradle, I guess. I've gotten burned by Cradle a few times recently. Oath of Druids to get the Sedgemoor Witch into play. So Chariot's the best card here with Cradle. I think Baragwave is a slightly better card in general, though. Metamorphosis is interesting. Big old pile of 3s, huh? Why would you want a card that costs different than 3 mana? So normally Library would be a good pickup. We're going to take Demonic Tutor. Because again, we're trying to put this combo together. This combo that we don't have yet, but I'm still hoping. Still holding out that hope of hopes. Oh, look, it's Somul Delnoka the Sex Haver. Yeah, I think Rumble's better than Overlord. User error. Being stiff the next day. A little Chrome Mox action. Doesn't feel like a deck that wants either of these, huh? Nothing wrong with another Durkaroo here. Put that guy's Cradle. Help salvage our curve a little bit, maybe. Also, with the Cradle in the stack, I like this Nissa. The Chain of Smog combo I'm going for. There's Witherbloom Apprentice, and then there's some 3-mana black creature that would work too. But you just self-target and then copy it a bunch. Little sideboard card. Sure. Verge Wheel. I don't hate the brutality. We do have a Necromancy here. Cherry came back. 3 days in a row, Caleb. How lucky are you? Oh, very lucky. I think I might stream every day this week. That's right. I like Sentinel a lot. It's a good card. We already have like some similar things, right, with Tireless Tracker. I'm gonna grab the Mastery. A little light on removal. Now I'm thinking about Triumph versus Overlord. Overlord's solid. We have a little bit of that in Rumble. We could have 2 though, huh? We could have 2 things. Triumph would give the Enta Black Source to grab. I'll just count on finding some later. There'll always be more fixing, right? Oh yeah, I was gonna get a Burn Nation thing. I'm keeping track of like emote ideas. I need a Burn Nation animation for points. Cool. I'm gonna take Grizzlebrand here. We only have Necromancy as an actual reanimation effect, but it's kind of cool with Soul Cauldron too. Emperor Bones gives us another pseudo reanimation effect. Makes me feel good about grabbing that Overlord too. If this is pack 1, pick 1, I'd probably be on Broadside, followed by Dack or Balance. I don't know. I typically actually don't take Balance very early. I want to make sure the archetype is open before I get it, because it'll wheel if it's open. Splash for Frog. Our mana right now is atrocious. We have a bunch of double black cards and no real duels. So, not really in a position to splash anything. You know my mana's bad if I'm considering like Fabled Passage over Strip Mine, huh? Hex Drinker, another early game creature for the Cradle. Soul Cauldron Emperor synergy. Yeah. I dig it. The year-long stream begins. That'd do 3 days deep. I think the Death Right's good here. We don't have fetches for it, but we do have some self-mill. Am I going to live stream from CubeCon? Probably not. CubeCon's pretty intense. A lot going on and such. If I'm figuring out the live streaming from my wedding, though, if I like get that working and it turns into a good experience, then it's not off the table. I live like 15 minutes from CubeCon, so it'd be very easy for me to go to CubeCon, do a few drafts, talk to people, come back home, do like a 4 or 5 hour stream, repeat. So currently we lack the Chain of Smog combo. We never saw either the pairs. We do have a Flash combo. Something to keep in mind. One issue with this deck is that we just like our mana dorks don't even fix. I guess Deathrite does. You're excited to move back to Wisconsin, maybe we'll attend CubeCon this year. Very cool, Fancy Bread. If I live stream my wedding, can I have chat visible to the attendees? There is a way to do that, especially if when it gets dark out. You could like project chat up against the wall with a projector. During the day, though, it's gonna be way too bright, so I would need like a giant screen. It'd be too much setup. It's just not happening. A lot of the decisions we made in regards to the wedding was to keep things simple, you know. God, the mana is so bad. I guess we keep Generous Ent in. Pitches to Chrome Mox. Can get Necromancied. How's the fiance feel about the 365? She was happy for me having a great day of streaming. She's very understanding of considerations for work. She wants me to do well so that we'll do well, you know? I've certainly dated people in the past that would not have taken that well, but she's not like any of them. Yeah, how many blue sources do you have to play for this flash? I think you just don't. I think you just don't do it. You have to play like 3 islands or something. Just islands in your deck that's like trying to play double black spells and stuff. We can play some terrible filler instead. Main deck curator. Am I taking song request donations from chat at the wedding? No. It just wouldn't work at all. I want to be able to dance, right? I don't want to be able to... I want to be managing stuff. So we're going to have a preset playlist. Yeah, usually I play Once Upon a Time as a land, not a spell, but here I'm kind of fine with it. Being a spell. Preemptively request Bustin. Bustin is on the wedding playlist. It is the one remix / matchup I slipped in there. Christmas Unicorn is not on the playlist, no. Titania with Strip. A little narrow. Could be okay. Do we know what our first dance will be? We're considering Erasure Always. So not Christmas Unicorn, but Robot Unicorn. I don't want to think about the mana too much, because it's not good. The issue with sea shanties is that they're not particularly danceable. Kind of brutal putting another land to hand with this being the hand. I did mean to rebuy him, but I guess clicking OK doesn't do that. I think they're just gonna play Nissa and make a token, right? Maybe they're thinking about if they have overrun lethal. Just playing Titanium. They had overrun lethal, right? 3 forests, +3/+3. I guess the Noble wouldn't have been able to serve to play the Nissa for the full. So it would have been 9 + 8, 17 trample. So it would have played into a removal spell, but certainly would have repped lethal. This is Jack Black. With old what's-his-face. The drummer from Nirvana. Yeah, Dave Grohl. Hey, Lord Bergie. Thanks for the sob. Thanks for 54 months there. Yeah, he put out an album called Probot where he just, like, recorded individual tracks with a bunch of singers that he was a fan of. Like, there's a track that he does with, like, Lenny and stuff. Maybe I should be necromancing the Ent. I can crack the food. It's probably better. Certainly better than tapping on my black sources, so I can't play the Emperor Bones 2 this turn, as was my plan. Just, just fucking a comedy of errors going on over here. Now, if they hadn't traded off their Lotus Cobra, they could still overload or flip their Uvenwald. I feel like this game is just going on a lot longer than it needs to. Probably need to use Grist to kill this Nissa. Opponent's only at 8. HL Fox, thanks for 14 months. Killing Titania and then using Titania to get back Cradle is kind of cool. Just need more things. The accidentally binning Bristly Bill early on really hamstrung me. Like, imagine if we'd had those lane counters and stuff. Be able to make things real big now. I guess I didn't need to play Grist pre-combat. Nice to be precise with your mana, though. And then 2 mana open for the Emperor. Because the Phyrexian's only a 6/6, they do need to double block the Baragoyf to trade. And then we can just Necromancy it. I think they just want to eat this. Not sure if they have lethal just by flipping their Moose with what they have in play. Because the Emperor is representing a lot of toughness for blocking. Oh, looks like they're trading. Awesome. That makes the moose a lot less scary, Thanks, sweetie. Chat was making some dog shit suggestions for the wedding playlist earlier. I thought he'd be happy. I told them y'all were making some really good. I told her you were making some really good suggestions for the wedding playlist. Well, she was pretty excited about that. Hey, Rotten Agenda, thanks at $12.24. Ron says, Caleb, my God, I've done it. I was going to donate $6.66, but then I doubled it. Then I realized $13.32 wasn't cool, so I doubled the sixes and got $12.24. Xmas Eve, Santa. Hail, Santa. Anyway, here's a completely unrelated track. Thanks for the $12, Rotten Agenda. Appreciate it. This Bear Quif's been doing some work, huh? Oh shit, what up? Hey, Endo Jackson. Thanks for the sub. Thanks for 21 months. If they flip this, it becomes a 9-9. 9 plus 12. 21 plus 4. Deciding if I need to leave the food token up. I don't think I do. Imprinting the necromancy here. I think I just pass. A Nickelodeon style slime blaster for the wedding. Would that be for the bride? Like when she came up in her nice dress and everything, like right when she gets to the podium? Or would it be after we say I do? And get both of us? Wow, that's fucking annoying. Shove the cake into our faces. I don't think we're doing that. The cake face shove thing. Just doesn't feel very us. Yeah, I've seen it look cute before. I've also seen it look less cute. And wasting cake goes against my values as a fat person. Oh, that's an idea well done, Tank. Oh shit, what up? Hey, Tellurian. Thanks for 38 months. If you necromancy a hex drinker and level it up fully, I think the necromancy falls off. Oh, right. I just gave him a 5-3 with Titania. Amazing. Well done, meme. Grab the moose and flip it ourselves. The thing is that like they just have more beef than me. So it seems like that would take a lot of turns, right? To steal their moose and flip it. If you Necromancy Grist, it just falls off. Yeah, Recurring Nightmare is really good with Grist. Enemy Dead, Necromancy, less good. So your opponent needs to find something here and find some life gain or removal, or we'll see. See what they do. Oh, I exiled the Pest Infestation of the Emperor Bones. I'm not actually like no longer representing lethal with Deathrite Shaman. I just saved their ass. Oh no, there's a bunch here. I got a bunch. Worried myself there for a second though. Yay. Deathrite Shaman coming through for me. Should I play my own Titanium? Curator looks like it would have been awesome. Let's cut this here. I was gonna imprint this once upon a time, but now I think I want to. Now we can go turn 1 Bill, turn 2 Baragwaif. And that appeals to me. Yeah, they got a counter for me. We didn't really see counters out of them last time, right? Maybe they just kept a slow one. Flash on top is potentially terrifying. This time I didn't want it, because the creature there is growing the Baragwaif. A little different than last time. Yeah, apparently you gotta click on the creature to rebuy it. Natural Order, Flash. You would have found Tracker Irresistible there. Tracker is really good if your opponent's, like, grinding. I don't think this is going to be a grindy game with them having Flash on top. I think we just need to try and kill them as quickly as possible. It was hard, though. Who doesn't love drawing cards? Yeah, this Baragwaif card rips, huh? It is an enchantment in the bin. Yeah, I don't know how they can win from here. They're gonna have to do some jumping just to survive. I think I'm still not playing this tracker on my turn. The Woodland is gonna activate on the Overlord. Yeah, once you start looking at your blocks here, you're like, okay, well, the questing beast can trade with the Baragwave. And then you're like, okay, well, this is stealing me 6, so I need to block both other creatures. So you untap with a Boo. I'm at 20 health. I still have a fully leveled Hex Drinker. There's just no path to victory. I suppose, huh? How are the games today? Pretty good. We had like a Scrub-a-Dub, a trophy, a 2-in-1 with a Naya deck that I was really enjoying playing. It's been sweet. I've been having fun, which hopefully means chat's been having a good time too. Usually does. The 365 sub goal was hit. Hit and surpassed. Every new sub I get is my new highest record for subscribers. It's currently 2,810. And our sub goal was only set for 2,500. Cruising past it. Do I make like $5 per sub? Yeah, a bit less, but like that. Hey, Oblong Osprey, thanks for 44 months. Shake my head. Old sub doesn't increase the total. Yeah, it does. It says 2,811 now. Oh, but we got one for Maxim Ranger Red here. Appreciate you gifting the sub to Bask Cannon VG. What is this autoplay? Oh, it's another Bad Religion track. Just one I haven't heard before. Acoustic tracks. I didn't know they did acoustic tracks. Correct, Fuzzy Cord. Oh, shit, what up? Hey, why boom him? Thanks for the sub. Thanks for the 5 months. Yeah, I've had the 70-30 split since a very long time ago. I think I got it in late 2016, maybe early 2017. Basically, one of my friends told me that they heard from another Magic streamer that the 70-30 split was something that you could request. Like, you could message Twitch. They didn't have it, like, formalized at that point. I was like, oh, well, I'm going to do that. And then after a few months of messaging back and back, I got it. Made a huge difference to me at the time. It was a giant boost in income. Yeah, exactly, man. That's what it felt like. Yeah, I was aware of that cock condor. I'm really glad that they automated it and like just put it in the overlays so more people are aware of it and can just click the button or whatever. A lot better way of doing it. Gonna move on to something a little bouncier. Good Nissa here. Assume a monk token is jumping. Maybe I should just pass, Tom. Rep the woodland block on Malcolm. They had 6 cards in hand and like passed with a bunch of. Then maybe you time walk yourself by like activating Woodland and the Path it or something, I guess. I don't know. I think it's luck, mini Quarry. Song's going wild, yeah. I really like their like costumes and such too. Very colorful. Some fun instrumentation. I think Hollowed Fountain is the worst card in all Magic. Jesus. That's aggressive. Alright, let's see what this Malcolm's doing. Yeah, they had a little bit too much going on. We had a little too little. Let's bring Endurance in. Wish we had more removal spells for the actual Mentor. Interesting. Paraguay kind of gets bricked by that Mother Runes. I was hoping to mill something awesome, like a Grist or a Grizzlebrand for the Soul Cauldron here. Strip the island over the plains. Just play around days there. Let me tap out. You can also do it by playing the Paraguay first with the strip mine up, and then the days you just pay for it. If you really want to hit the plains. If we could somehow get that Mother Runes in the bin, that'd be an excellent card to get under a Soul Cauldron, I don't see it happening. Maybe this Overlord gets to a tank, get something rolling. Oh, you know what would have been cute? Putting the Endurance under the Emperor and that they serve with Tameo, using Soul Cauldron to get him. Oh well, I didn't see it. The Mentor cometh. So this means that Mother of Runes is not going to be up on our turn, which is nice. How do I feel about the Chain of Smog combo in the cube? Appropriate power level? Yeah, I like it. It only costs 2 mana. Green black like kind of needed a little something, and it only costs 2 mana. Black. It's in a color full of tutors, and green's got ways of like tutoring for creatures. And it's like very cheap. But it's not like stupid powerful either, right? It's weak to removal, so like your only way of forcing it through is with discard. You can't protect it with counters, right? Because you're self discarding. I think it's like just about perfect. Oh, they didn't need to tap Mother of Runes. They could have just done that. Could have just flipped it mid-combat after I blocked. Well, this is not going well. This is offering the Pilgrim as a sacrifice, but it's intentional. I decided not to eat it. Sure. Not loving my odds. But we still got some game to play. Malevolent Rumble would be a really good draw. Oh, interesting that the drawing there. Too bad I can't rebuy that Chariot, huh? If you cut down and they play any spell at all, you get blown out by the prowess trigger. That's an annoying card to have to redraw. Don't like that at all. Yeah, Mother Runes under Cauldron would have been pretty good. Opponent doesn't have enough cards. Was Plow Under ever in cube? It certainly was. Plow Under was in cube for a long time. It used to be a part of like the OG lane destruction steps. Plow Under, next turn Eternal Witness back Plow Under. It'd be like turn 2 Fellows, turn 3 Plow Under, turn 4 Eternal Witness it back, your opponent concedes. I kind of want to scoop to the Cryptic tab. I think that's fine. Nothing. something, and then they untap, activate a walker, and sit, think. How do I prevent this game from slipping away? Yeah, Plot Wonder was so popular that I think they even tried stunted growth for one season, and it was not very good. They'd like put 2 cards in their hand on top of their library or something. Oh, shit, what up? Hey, Asymptotic Ape thinks the sob thinks the 91 months. You can't move because your cat fell asleep on your feet. Send help. What would the help involve? What are you picturing? It's a good thing you called. This is our special team. We just very gently roll a cat toy in front of it. Or like in the next room, start opening a can with a can opener. Well, laser pointer won't wake a cat up. I think, yeah. Sure. No days blocks. Force will. Well, they didn't have a days. Stop. Cut it out. This is 2 Cryptic Command players in a row. Well, unlike our last match, my opponent isn't like super flush on cards at least. They have 1 card remaining. Suppose. I think we're Necromancy, the Keen-Eyed Curator. The fucking Eagles. Get the Eagles here. I think we're in a good spot, huh? So long as they don't rip anything too nasty. Because this will be a 7/7 trampler, so they'll block here. Die, right? I feel like the Baragoyf Emperor Bones smack took them by surprise. If they leave the true name back, then I don't get to do that, right? I don't get to have that big swing, stabilize my life total and all that. Ah, that's rough, Mastermind. Well, if you ever see that other player, you can always say something after the fact. I mean, if you see either of them, it can be hard when you see someone acting badly in the moment, like surprising. You're not like expecting people to do that in a casual game. Liliana definitely staying in here, huh? I'm gonna actually answer a true name. I certainly have my moments from throughout history that I wish I had more courage in the moment to say something and stuff. If it's a tournament in CDH, it's fine to be on point about a rule. Oh, it certainly is. But like berating someone for play mistakes is different than that, right? I was gonna overlord here, but I kind of just want to make a 4/4, huh? We're just making a goddamn 4/4. Drink some hexes, huh? Slurp them down. What the fuck, Marazim? I guess that is something that you get to avoid in two-person formats. Well, at least they exile his stock up for that. Liliana almost interesting there too. Oh, interesting. I thought they were gonna bounce the Chromox for sure. For real, or is a mill? I assume they'd have forgotten about it by now. I agree that the spirit of pre-releases are certainly a bit friendlier than that. We got a Wandering Emperor. We have an instant speed Wrath of God. Interesting. Might as well gain my 2 life here mid-combat. Oh, do I want to draw another 7? Losing their token. I go to 4. Huh. I think I'm good. Competitive pre-releases at midnight at your LGS. Oh, yeah. I've played a few of those. Where there's like actual good prizes and stuff. I used to play at a shop where they would the midnight pre-release would play for a case. That was at Hot Sauce in Chicago. It was pretty sweet. Had some good times. Some terrible times too. I remember one time one guy didn't want to split the top 4, and so we had to like play out another miserable 2 hours. Didn't get home till like 8 in the morning or something. Everybody was mad. Everyone was so mad. Just cursing their name the whole fucking ride home. Every other time, like, the top 4 is chopped, because why not, you know? Get home, get some sleep, play more pre-releases. Did they win? They did win, too, yes. Which did not help. Did not help the saltiness in the car. Yay. Sick. All right. There's an ad rolling. I'm going to take a quick break here. Go grab some water and stuff. I'll be back in a minute. Back in a minute or two. Get some more draft.